Hello and welcome to Salesforce for Beginners. My name is Ed Leon, aka SFDC Guru. And today is lesson 1 where I'm just going to talk about what is Salesforce.com and which edition you should choose. Salesforce.com is what's known as a cloud-based application. That means that you access Salesforce over the internet using an internet browser such as Internet Explorer, Firefox, or Chrome, or whatever your pleasure. The beauty of Salesforce.com, it was really designed to help businesses better collaborate, manage, support, and service their clients, as well as track new business from prospects. Back in the day, Salesforce started as a Salesforce automation tool, quickly morphed into the top-rated CRM tool out there, which means customer relationship management. And today, quite honestly, if you can dream it, you can build it with the Force.com application. Today's lesson, I'm really just going to focus on the basics and which edition you should choose. Often users or companies, as they're just first starting off, they're looking into Salesforce.com and they're faced as far as, what's going to serve my needs. And, depending on the salesperson you get at Salesforce or whoever you're working with, sometimes that can become a really hard decision, especially with the price increase involved as you move up the ladder here. So I'll start off, and again, these are basic prices that come from the Salesforce.com website. Certainly one thing to note is that with more users, usually your price goes down because you have more bargaining leverage. So to start, Contact Manager. This is like a basic Rolodex application. Again, I don't want to underestimate the power of this versus having your own Outlook or just using Outlook today in your company. Contact Manager provides you with some nice contact management functionality. You can do some basic task and event tracking, and again, you get great features like integration with Outlook and or Gmail, and access to Google Apps and the other customizable reports here. Just a little bit beyond that, you have the Group Edition. You get some basic and sales marketing, again for up to 5 users. The difference really between Group and Contact Manager is, in addition to accounts and contacts, you also have the ability to do some opportunity tracking with the Group Edition. Also, you get the ability to have dashboards, which is Group. Again, Salesforce is one of their key features is their robust reporting. Dashboards is like a visual representation of your data in a report. And again, executives love this stuff. They love dashboards. Also with the Group Edition, you get web to lead capture. Again, this is a nice little feature that don't want to be underestimated. If you have a website out there and you have potential prospects coming to your website, putting in their contact information, that can automatically be piped right from your website into Salesforce.com and into the hand of one of your sales folks within a minute of the customer hitting the submit button. So that's a pretty nice feature. The one caveat to both the Contact Edition and the Group Edition is that it's only for up to 5 users. So if you need that functionality plus more and you need to have more than 5 users, Salesforce has what's called the Professional Edition. Again, this is really what they say. It is complete CRM for any size team. With this edition, you're going to get the full robust account and contact management application as you would expect with any CRM. You're also going to get the ability to run and manage campaigns. So campaign management, again, is a big deal for a lot of you out there. You get the ability to do, contract management in here, product management, price books. They're just, the Professional Edition can meet the needs of almost any firm out there in the world, unless you need something like integration, which we'll talk about here in a moment. So again, Professional Edition and on forward is the one most Salesforce customers choose, just because of all of the rich features. You get mass email. You can send out up to 1,000 emails per day using your Professional Edition of Salesforce.com. Customizable forecasting, real-time quotes. I won't go into everything you can have there. I really want to talk about the Professional versus the Enterprise just to kind of contrast between the two most popular choices. So again, these two choices here, the Professional and Enterprise, Salesforce is right when they say it is the most popular edition out there, and there's a reason for that. Beyond the Professional Edition, most large firms who use Salesforce.com really need to do what's called integration to their back office systems. The Enterprise Edition gives you access to the Salesforce.com API, which is a very rich, well-written API, also known as an application programming interface. And what that allows you to do is basically connect your data from Salesforce.com to any and all of your back office systems if you need to. What this provides for is what terms like real-time integration. It allows you basically to, as transactions happen in the Salesforce.com, they can flow right from Salesforce to a fulfillment system, from a fulfillment system to an accounting system, and then from an accounting system right back into Salesforce.com. That is the key difference between the Enterprise Edition and the Professional Edition of Salesforce.com. Another reason why Enterprise is so popular is also for this workflow and approval automation. I can't think of a client that I've had in the last 10 years who hasn't needed and used this workflow automation. Basically what workflow is that an action of one user can trigger a notification and notify another user and or cause another action in the system. For instance, you may have a case or a in the system where there's a high priority case and a customer has called in and it's a level 4 emergency, for example. Well, once you enter that information in the case and hit save, you can automatically notify somebody in your support team to call this person back. And again, I know that's kind of a simple example, but that's just an example of how workflow, one action can cause another or a cascading actions inside of the application, and it's just really rich functionality. In addition to the Enterprise, you also have the ability to build a lot of custom apps. You have the ability to build custom websites. Again, visual workflow, some very cool things in the Enterprise Edition. But those main differences between the Enterprise and Professional, which I think is a big selling point, again, the ability to create workflow and approval automation, and also the ability to use integration with the API. Now, the next edition here I won't talk a ton about. Unlimited is basically like the Enterprise Edition on steroids. You can build custom objects with Enterprise. With Unlimited, you can build a lot of custom objects. You get some increased storage there. One of the key differences with the Unlimited, which is kind of a nice feature, is that if you can afford it, you do get the multiple sandboxes, which is very useful. That's for a lot of your QA sandboxes, as well as you get the unlimited access to the Premier Online Training Catalog, which is a great training catalog, by the way, as well as the 24/7 total-free support for Premier customers. Again, it's a lot of nice-to-haves. Enterprise is great. Their standard support is great at Salesforce. Unlimited, again, is really, I only use that for organizations who, again, have some very demanding, complex needs. But for even most of those folks, Enterprise would suffice. All right, well, I hope that was helpful with which edition you should choose. Again, if you have any questions or you're considering Salesforce.com and would like some more help, feel free to contact me. This is what I do for a living. If you need help choosing the right edition, if you want a custom application developed, or even need some consulting services to get you started, feel free to contact me. My email address is guru@sfdcguru.com. My name is Ed Leon. If you look up SFDC Guru, I've been doing Salesforce consulting for over 10 years now, so you can feel pretty confident I'm going to give you some good advice there. Anyway, I hope this was helpful to you all. Give me a visit, and I'll talk to you all later.